Well, it's time to talk about everybody's favorite electric company. Not really, but that's my nickname for them. JCP&L. Again, this is why I don't want to have to wind up having to go live in New Jersey because another major power outage for them. Substation problem. So it says a tripped out substation caused a power outage today in Monmouth County. 50,000 people lost power today. 15,000 customers, I should say, lost power as a result of this power outage. It was a domino effect of outages at Monmouth County substations that plunged around 50,000 JCP&L customers into darkness late Wednesday afternoon. JCP&L's outage map showed the most outages in Asbury Park, Neptune, Neptune City, Ocean Township, Belmar, and Bradley Beach. A substation that tripped in Neptune is to blame, according to JCP&L spokesman Christopher Honig. And this happens like constantly with JCP&L. This is one of the substations that takes a high voltage line, steps it down to a subtransmission level, and then sends it out to other substations, which then steps it down to the distribution level, where it goes to houses. As a result, several other substations were also temporarily knocked out. They began to be restored around 6 p.m., restoring power. Bradley Beach, Neptune, and were the last to be fully restored. The cause of the trip remains under investigation. Honig said an outage in Bridgewater and Bedminster in Somerset County that knocked out power for nearly 4,000 customers was unrelated. Oh, boy. It was caused by work to replacement of a wire that power be shut off in order to do the work. So this is a little video here of what the power's out. Everybody had no power in this area. I mean, it was a blackout pretty much in Monmouth County, in the eastern part of Monmouth County here. So yeah, this is completely unacceptable. But this is what you deal with when you're dealing with JCP&L. And this isn't the first time it's happened. It's happened several times in the past few months. Here's another article. It says JCP&L restores power to thousands after Neptune substation outage. 50,000 Monmouth County JCP&L customers lost power at the peak of the outage. So by 8:30 p.m., JCP&L reported had restored electrical service to approximately 50,000 customers. They were affected by the substation outage earlier in the day. At 7:30 p.m., JCP&L said 5,200 customers in the Neptune Bradley Beach area were without power after the substation outage, but those customers had power restored as well. A JCP&L high-voltage substation in Neptune went out at about 5:15 p.m. Wednesday, causing outages in satellite substations. By 6 p.m., power was restored in 7 of the approximately 10 satellite substations. The cause of the initial outage is still not now known or not known. I think they meant now, not known. Honig said pockets of customers in towns in eastern and northern Monmouth County were also affected. 50,000 customers at the peak of the outage. Entire towns were not affected, he added. He said satellite substations were restored within 40 minutes of the main outage. JCP&L serves 1.1 million customers in the central and northern New Jersey. The outages in Monmouth County were not connected to other outages reported in areas served by First Energy. Based in Ohio, JCP&L is an operating company of First Energy, and we know that the blackout back in 2003 was caused by First Energy. Honig said that fewer than 1,500 First Energy customers in other states, mainly in North Pennsylvania, lost power due to ice and snow from lake effect wet snow. So let's go take a look and see where this substation is at. It's in Neptune somewhere, so let's find it so we can see which substation it was. Because I know where the transmission lines are in here. Let's see. It's probably this one here. It's probably this one. Let's see. All right. This is a power line that serves Neptune here. So this is the power line. This was recently replaced too with a new. This is an old image. This has all been replaced with metal structures. That's an old image. Let's see if we can find the substation here. Here it is. So here's the substation that had an issue right here in Neptune. So this is the substation that had an issue. This is a big substation. We don't know why it tripped offline, but apparently it did, and its substation feeds other substations. These are all 34.5 kilovolt lines coming out of the substation here that are, so for whatever reason, that substation, we don't know if it was the transmission line that tripped out or not, but you can see this is all 34.5 kilovolt stuff that comes out of this substation. So these lines here serve approximately 50,000 customers. Oh, well, there are some beautiful pitch points there. there are pine barrens around here, but you'll see here, that is the line there that tripped out. And these poles should be a lot higher than they actually are. So we don't know if it was a tree. We don't know exactly what caused the trip out. But you can see that the feeder lines come out of the substation, and then they serve other substations. So you can see here, these are the feeder lines here that come out of the substation here. So yeah, I'm interested in power distribution. You can see, I mean, so this is all through this one area here. These are these two feeders here serve, probably these are sub-transmission lines there. Step down to, like I said, 34.5 kilovolts. And then it goes that way. It looks like there's another substation over there. So yeah, it serves a lot of substations, this line here. I mean, yeah, this is the sub-transmission line here. So all these serve, it seems like they love to centralize their stuff a lot. And as a result of that, this is another substation here. Unless it was this, probably that one. It could have been this one too that tripped offline. But you can see this looks just like kind of old here. This stuff is pretty old. Yeah, very old actually. There's some more feeders coming that way. So yeah, these power lines are like probably 50 years old, probably, if not more than that. Yeah, these are really old. So you can see this one might be a little more than 34.5, but they usually mostly are 34.5 on the sub-transmission issue here. So yeah, this is so that's, you get an idea of the infrastructure that was affected by this. However, again, to note that finding our way back to the substation here, which is over here. This is the substation that went down. It was this one right here, which means it was this line that went down here. Again, they don't have, as far as I know, an updated view of this. Oh, here we go. Here's the new structures they put in. So here they are. So it's pretty modern. I mean, they always have issues with their substations. I mean, this doesn't happen on Long Island. You know, I don't know. Yeah, there are pine barrens here. Yeah, there they are. Obviously in the fall, you got some color here too. This is Route 18. But yeah, this all tripped offline here and resulted in a major power outage. And so there you go. And News 12, they barely covered it. News 12 New Jersey, they didn't even send a reporter. They just kind of just right over it. News 12 New Jersey's going downhill too. They're all going downhill. It's not just the Long Island one. They do have it up here, but again, they barely cover it, you know, which should be a top story. Let's see what else we have here. JCP&L power outage. JCP&L, and you can see, you can hear JCP&L in the hot seat. Go here. Power. Oh, there was an outage in the Red Bank area. So this happened a month ago. See, they always have these transmission outages. Power is restored after a trip on a high voltage transmission line. So this happens all the time. Their lines are always tripping out. You always have issues with it. Then you had this outage. Oh, there was another outage. 23,000. This happened a week ago. A major power outage. 16,000. They are awful, man. You know. I mean, they're a big reason why I don't want to wind up having to go live in New Jersey. So anyway, yeah, that's what you deal with if you have to live in New Jersey. You got to deal with your power going out, unless you're in the PSEG area, which is PSEG serves the northern part of New Jersey, which is just as expensive and as coveted as the enclaves of Long Island. So, that's why it's cheaper to live down here, because the quality of life isn't quite as good, but you have a lot of pines, but you have a very unreliable electric system. So, yeah, that's just reason number 1,748 why I don't want to have to go live in New Jersey. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video.